Passion.
Support.
Searching.
Respect.
Generosity.
Compassion.
Commitment.
Hope.
Inspiration. Empowerment.
Teamwork.
Growth.
Resilience.
Collaboration.
Justice.
Quality.
Hope.
Optimism.
Compassion.
Inspirational.
Respect.
A typical day can be quite ordered, and it can have doses of the unexpected.
On the first day that I started at MacKillop, we had around 15 children.
My coordinator, David Parker, greeted me here.
With extreme behaviour, ranging from, obsessive compulsive.
And so he showed me everything, and I thought, wow, that's going to be an interesting job.
Oppositional defiant disorder, autism.
And quite challenging too. And it's been so far interesting and challenging.
Attachment issues, all of those children in one space, in one room.
I went upstairs and asked one of the young people politely if they'd like to get out of bed and come downstairs and meet me, as I was the house supervisor, the new house supervisor of the property.
It was crazy.
She swore at me, threw things at me, and slammed a bedroom door in my face.
Every single day is different, and even myself, I don't know where I'm going to end up because I got clients all over the places in Melbourne. I got a family in Epping.
I went downstairs and I said to one of the staff members on shift, I said, "Oh, I really like that young person," and they were like, "Why?"
I got a family in Broadmeadows, and I got 2 families in Southeast in Dandenong.
She just called you every name under the sun, and I said, well, she's a challenge and I think I can learn a lot from her.
Also, what I like the most about this job is that somehow else I have known a lot about Melbourne. Even people are living here, I don't know for how many years, but I live here just for the last maybe 2.5 or 3 years, but I know much more than them because I travel.
That was my first day as house supervisor.
So that's why I love my job.
I'm a gardener. I describe my job as a gardener. I'm planting seed and nurturing them and watering them and watching them grow. That's what I do.
The small moments that I enjoy while being at work are when the class is settled and I can see that there's active learning going on, but also I guess the students that we teach are such that their home lives are so traumatic that on a daily basis, the kids will say to you, "Oh, I love you," and you're the best, and things like that. And so those small things they're what fills your bucket.
It's an absolute privilege to do this work. It's an absolute privilege to probably be entrusted to do it.
But we have this little thing going on in the office that whenever there's a small success, we always try and celebrate the small successes because they're the ones that count.
In our community and in our learning environment, I think MacKillop can be a way of this breaking the cycle, I guess, that the children and the families are in at the moment by providing that education. Education's often the only way out it is the only way out and the way out of that vicious cycle. And so I think MacKillop can be everything to these families.
So we make each other take a bow, and that sort of just brings us all together, and we really do help each other out every day and celebrate those sorts of small successes, and also for our young people as well, and we ask them to challenge themselves every day. So when they do, we always make sure that there's that encouraging pat on the back that well done, you're doing something great.
We are a very diverse organisation. We have a very diverse range of staff, but it seems to me that we are able to work in a way that's very collaborative. We are able to work in a way that gives a lot of energy. We are able to work in a way that tries to find new ways all the time, and we have an amazing group of staff that work together with amazing goodwill.
When I see my clients happy, and that always motivates me to do more and more for them.
I believe that if you do things with love and with respect, then it will talk for itself. So I hope that that will stay with them. Just those little moments of true care and true desire for them to grow and not to be alone anymore, and to give them these skills and self-confidence to move on.
For me, it's around the little things and seeing beauty in the little things. I've always said to myself, no matter how challenging a young person is, if I can find one thing that's amazing about them, it could be the smallest thing, I can do great work with them, because as soon as I see one thing, I then see another, and then another, and then another. So that's what I always remind myself when things are getting tough with young people, and they're challenging my beliefs. That sort of taught me a lot about myself as well.
We always try to give them hope, and because of that hope, I think a human being can live on. So if there is no hope for them, and we always have to somehow remind them that after all this hardship that you guys been through, and after all these darknesses, hopefully there is going to be a light. So I think that's one of the things always I encourage them to be strong and to have a faith and just keep going.